Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a tutorial on how to start up and kind of a rough idea on what AutoCAD entails. So basically this is going to be your user screen here. Expand that a little bit. AutoCAD is an extremely great program. If you want to type in anything, here's a command line here. If you want to make a line, you're going to have to, a lot of people think you can just come into AutoCAD and start drawing. Well, no, there's a lot more to it than that. So if you want to do a line, you have the line here, and you see how it goes any which direction possible. That's because I have something not selected. Now, a lot of the times we're going to use this ortho right here, and that actually makes it so we can only go straight up and down, straight left and right. You see how it jumps, which is fine. So we go here, and you're always clicking, right clicking, or I'm sorry, left clicking to go ahead and continue drawing. So if you're wanting to draw a circle, it's going to be here. These are kind of just the basics. So you see the little green square there, it's clicking end point, and I'll show you why it's doing that. Now here on the bottom here in their command line it says circle, specify radius of circle, or enter diameter. A lot of the times I use diameter, so I'm going to type in diameter, enter, and then what diameter? Let's say 5. So there we go, we got it there. And a lot of your commands, here's going to be your rectangle, polygon. These are gonna, this is a real good thing. Like, it took me a while to figure out that below circle is center radius circle, center diameter circle, 2 point, 3 point, tan radius, which is tangent, running on one side of the circle and running on the other side, or tangent, meaning I want a circle that touches all sides, or the arc. It's got all these selections for arcs, and you'll actually begin to use quite a few of these. Here we're going to have the center axis, axis end, elliptical arc. These are going to be the rectangles and polygons. I will show you in a future video how to use a polygon command, and as well as towards the end of my tutorials, towards the end of the first section, I'll show you how to use the hatch command, which is actually pretty fun, pretty interesting, which will fill in, you know, a lot of people use it for like building materials like concrete or wood, to kind of give it a grainy look or whatever. You know, if this were the area here where it was, you know, needing to be filled, I would, and we're not going to go into it a ton, so I'd do it like that, and then, meaning, okay, this is an open area, this is an open area, but we have some wood slats here, or a piece of wood that goes here, or whatever, and, you know, that's kind of how that works. So if you want to move, the move command is going to be here. Actually, let's select it all, and it's going to say enter, and where do we want to move it from? We're going to pick the end point, and actually just move it over. Escape is going to get you out of any command pretty much, just so you know. Escape. And also, if you want to move that back, we have a cheat command. It's called U for undo, and it goes right back to where it was, and that's a really nice command. And also up here is going to be redo. Got undo, redo. So we can redo it, move it back over. Really, really helpful because you start typing in and plugging away, putting lots of commands in, and you want to make sure that you don't lose all your work. So copy, kind of the same thing. You click enter, and where you want to copy it from, and copy it from there. I'll copy one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. And then you just kind of go down and whatever you're wanting to do with copy. So basically it's saying from what point do you want to select this item. So I clicked it on the end, so it's going to continuously drag, and I'm just left clicking to drop it into place. So we're going to click undo, and we're back to where we were. Because that was a single command, I never came out of that command. All those were made off of just re-clicking. Also, a little cheat. Say you're gonna write a line. So you got a line. Oh, hold on. So you want to repeat it. So you just put repeat line. And that way you don't have to go back up to line or type in line down here. You're actually right clicking and clicking line again with the left mouse button. So another way is to when you want to rotate, always when you click up here, when you click this, right afterwards it says select objects. So we're going to use the crossing window, which selects anything within the window, and then it says rotate selected objects. Yes, so we click enter. Specify base point. Where do you want to rotate it from? Let's say we want to rotate it from there. And ortho's on, so it's only going to go straight. If we turn ortho off, we can go any which way we want. So let's say we rotate that 16 degrees. Right there it is. So really fun command. We're kind of just giving you, if you want to mirror, kind of again the same thing. You're always going to want to crossing window, enter, so it knows where do you want to mirror it from. Let's mirror it from this corner. So we're going to mirror, and we're going to go, let's go negative 16. Do that wrong. Mirror. What do you want to select? This is what we want to select. Enter. And it says erase source objects. You're going to want to click no unless you're going to want to erase the original. And so the default would be no. And then we're going to come out of that. So if you click erase when you're doing the mirror, it's actually going to pop this one into place and erase the old one, which is okay depending on what you're doing. Scale, array. Array is an interesting one. We're not going to get too crazy into these right now because they're going to have to teach you a lot. The fillet, that's a pretty fun one too. I'm going to have to show you how to do that. The chamfer, that's a little bit more difficult for me to learn. In the beginning it was. The blending curves, we're not going to show you that just quite yet. Trim's a fun one. Click trim, I click enter, and then anything, you see it's going to come to this line, it's going to come to this line. Before it passes through a crossing line, it'll delete everything there. Bam. Now if it's not, sometimes it won't, and you'll have to go through and do it individually. But a lot of the times it will. Like if you bring it like this, bring it like this. If you escape out of there, click those, delete them, no big deal. Layers, we're going to teach you a lot about layers. I'm going to walk you through that. That's a long process. Text, Text is fun too. Single line. And so we got some text, type whatever. So I'm a dinosaur. So in order to make that go into play, you actually, to get your text to stick on the screen, you push enter twice. The dimensions, we're not going to go too much into that. Not sure anybody's going to really understand that right at the moment. And if this is a refresher, please let me know. If you want to see a certain command on the video, all you got to simply do is ask, and I'll put it right on for you. No big deal. Leader, those are real fun, actually. You're gonna get a line, and I can show you that real quick. I don't know if I have my arrows set up where they want to be right now, but we'll push our from there. Oh no, I don't have anything set up yet. We'll come back to that. And annotations got some fun stuff in there. Match properties. I'm not going to be able to use that yet because we don't have our layers set up. But this match properties is basically like a paintbrush. What it's going to look like is just this little square, and I don't think we can do anything right now. Yeah, we can't do anything right now because we don't have colors and everything like that. But basically, say this is red. This is a red visible line, and this is a hidden line with dashes and it's yellow. Well, okay, well I screwed up and this is supposed to be a visible line. So I click here, or click match properties, click this, this turns into a red line. Gets rid of the yellow line. So, really fun command, saves a lot of time. If you have questions, please feel free to let me know. This is going to conclude our first video. Just kind of giving you a run through about the AutoCAD 2014, how it's working and what's going on. And yeah, this is Jonathan with One Big Impact. Please feel free to ask questions. The only dumb question is the one you don't ask. Have a good day, guys. Remember to subscribe so I can make funds to go ahead and make more videos. Thank you and have a wonderful day, everybody.